For the SSS McNair Research Conference, today our students get a chance to take a tour of campus and get a feel of what it's like to be a student right here at Emory. We're excited for a fun weekend of professional development workshops, a graduate school fair, a lot of opportunities for our students to network and really understand what it takes to be successful.
This is a conference that I try to get to every year. I feel like it's a valuable experience for our McNair scholars, our SSS students. It really focuses in on not only research, but soft skills. Push through that barrier of that imposter syndrome, because a lot of times when the students do come here, they're nervous about the students that they're going to meet. Am I good enough? Is my research good enough? Being around like-minded students, they have the same struggles, they go through the same things. They really get to see how research can really change lives. They really get to communicate, they get to network with other grad schools, other McNair scholars, and this kind of fuels them wanting to pursue research more, wanting to get out there more, wanting to go to more conferences, wanting to present at conferences.
Overall, I would say the SAEOPP conference was a great experience. I really enjoyed the small breakout sessions. We just talked about stuff that I feel like I related to very closely, and I also really enjoyed the poster presentations as well as the oral presentations, and it gave me kind of a deeper look into how I want to go about presenting my research when I have the opportunity to do an oral presentation. My favorite part was definitely with Alejandra and how she talked about her book in the beginning session. Just saying how we're all meant to be here. It's not a coincidence that we're here. Us living throughout our purpose, it really resonated very closely with me.
That's just one thing that I always love, when guest speakers can relate to the students, can relate to the audience, and they're not talking at them, they're talking to them. Her background, her testimony, being able to see her be her authentic self with our students, they really gravitated towards her. They were really appreciative of her.
The SAEOPP conference was a wonderful experience. I really enjoyed myself. I feel like it was a great opportunity to do some research, interact with the graduate recruiters, and really figure out what we're trying to do, especially in our future goals. There are a lot of goals that us students aspire to do, and here with the McNair Scholars Program and the SSS program, we have really come together. We know that this is what we want to do. Let's connect.
It was my first conference as a McNair scholar. It was definitely an opportunity for me to network and branch out and get to learn a lot more about research. I got to hear one of the scholars' presentations, and she had a really good outline, and I even got to go speak to her afterwards to ask her how did she propose and write her outline for her oral presentation as a scholar that plans to present my own research at a synopsis.
I feel like my favorite part of the conference was meeting one of the graduate advisors who gave me the opportunity to learn about the mental health counseling program, what research can and will offer.
My favorite part would be the energy that the conference exuded. I've never been to a conference where you could be professional and still have fun. I definitely recommend this conference for future students. This conference allows for students that don't have that understanding of what grad school, what research is like, to give them a foundation to fully go into their research.
I would definitely recommend students to come to this conference. I feel like it helped me kind of step outside of my comfort zone. Overall, great experience to network, meet new people, but also get an idea of how you may want to present your research if you've never had the opportunity to do so before.
I would highly recommend the SAEOPP conference for future students, where they have the opportunity to present their own ideas and make sure that they get themselves on the radar.
This is the first time that I was at a SAEOPP conference and my first time doing research. I thought it was really well done. I was able to network with a lot of different students from many different universities, and overall I just had a positive experience.
This SAEOPP conference is the very first conference after I came to America, and I must say it's so fantastic.
It was a great experience. I got to learn a lot. And I also presented about my research that I'm doing, which is in AI, finance industry for fraud detection. It was really inspiring seeing other students here.
I enjoyed my experience here at SAEOPP. I was able to network and make connections with my peers as well as many graduate schools.
My favorite thing about the conference was getting the opportunity to network with a lot of the grad schools and also being around a lot of like-minded individuals that are also doing research this summer. I think it would be a great opportunity for future students to come to the conference. It'll really introduce you to what life is going to be like as a grad student and help you to understand that your research is important.
I'm Dr. 𝗦𝗦𝗦𝗥𝗲𝗍𝗍. I'm the SAEOPP president, and we just concluded our McNair SSS conference, and wow, what a conference we have had. We have been around the world with our scholars. They have shared research, presentations, they've done posters. So super proud and just so excited that we had the opportunity to serve over 300 students here in Atlanta, Georgia. So we look forward to seeing everybody next year. Thank you so much for coming.
In front of my R, in front of my R, I love my R. In front of my I, in front of my I love my I. In front of my O, I love my tree.